What is going on, good people of YouTube? I'm ImJslay. Thank you so much for joining me, and wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. So for today's video, we have another episode of our Budget Beast series. Now today we are going to be showing you some of the best cornerbacks that you can pick up if you are on a budget. Now typically we do 3 players, however I'm going to be giving you a full secondary list of players, 5 in total, that you can add to your team. That's going to be 3 players you're going to be using at corner, the 2 outsides as well as the slot corner position, and then 2 players you can slide up to the safety position. Now, real quick, before we get into it, I do want to say if you are new to the channel and you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. It helps me out a ton. It's completely free, and you can always unsubscribe later on. However, I'm not advocating for that. Hopefully, you'll enjoy the content, you'll enjoy me as a personality, and you'll stick around. The second thing, and then we'll get into some of these cards, I want to know our question of the day. I don't believe I've asked this one before, and since we're on the topic of cornerbacks, tell me in the comment section, who is your favorite cornerback of all time? It can be anybody. I want to hear from you in the comment section. Okay, first on the list is going to be a new card that was just introduced into Ultimate Team, at least his 96 overall Rising Stars card, that is. It's going to be this Darius Williams card. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That 82 press stat is abysmal. How am I supposed to use that at the cornerback position? Well, this is actually one of the cards you want to slide up to play safety. The reason you want to do that is safeties are better suited as linebackers because linebackers, true linebackers, don't animate. Safeties are going to animate when they go to make plays on the ball, so you can slide your corners to have more freedom in your roster up to play safety. And once you take that press stat away from Darius Williams and at the safety position, it's not going to matter near as much as it would at the corner position. Let's just take a look at this card. When Sprinter is fully maxed out, he's going to be at 98 speed and 98 acceleration. When Lockdown is fully maxed out, he is going to be at 99 man coverage and 98 zone coverage. Now, one of the drawbacks of this card is he is only 5'9", and typically height in Ultimate Team is going to go a long way. It's going to be a lot better if you've got a 6'1", 6'2 guy out on the field as opposed to a 5'9 player. However, I have user Bob Sanders, who is the same height, and Bob Sanders is actually still on my team. And him being 5'9", while he's not as good as, say, Isaiah Simmons when it comes to that department, it's not a huge deal. And Darius Williams, as you can see, also has over 95 jumping at 96, so he is able to get up and make plays on the ball, so that can kind of make up for him being a little shorter. Now, all of these cards are going to be at or around 150k or below, and as you can see, you can pick up Darius Williams for under 150k. Right now, he's only got 2 items up. One of them's up for 130k. I've actually seen it as low as 106k. This card definitely falling in that budget category, and one you should consider adding to your team if you're looking to save some coins. Okay, coming in at number 4 is going to be Josh Jackson, Green Bay Packers cornerback. Now, this is going to be another card you are going to want to slide up and play the other safety position. Let's take a look at some of the attributes. 96 speed, 97 acceleration. Once Sprinter is fully maxed out, it's going to go up to 98 speed and 99 acceleration. The coverage stats are not very good at all. As you can see, it's only 88 man, 92 zone. Now, that is going to be boosted once you have Lockdown fully maxed out. It's going to go up to 93 man and then 97 zone respectively. The press stat is not going to matter that much, although that would go up to 94. It's not going to matter as much because we are going to be sliding him up to safety. I really wanted to pick cards that had at least 98 speed. That way you could have a full secondary of 3 corners and 2 safeties that are at least 98 speed or above. All of these are falling under that category. I had another corner in mind in Bryce Callahan, but he's actually at about 190,000 coins right now. Unfortunately, that's not under that 150 or at least around that 150k mark, so we couldn't use him, although I have seen Bryce Callahan around the 150k, if not lower, but just for the sake of the video, I couldn't put that in. So the first 2 cards we've covered, no power-ups needed whatsoever, so what you see is what you get here outside of your Sprinter and Lockdown chemistry. And as you can see, Josh Jackson, you can pick him up for around 130k right now, if not cheaper. Definitely look to invest in this card and kick it up to play that second safety role. Okay, the top 3 corners on this list are going to be played at cornerback, and you are going to want to invest in their power-up as well as their other items, so they are probably going to cost you a little bit more than just the item itself that we are going to be showing here today. However, it's definitely going to be worth it. The number 3 player on the list here today is going to be Green Bay Packers corner Jaire Alexander. Okay, the attributes I'm going to be talking about are once this card is fully powered up. Once it is fully powered up, he's going to be at 98 speed and 98 acceleration once you have Sprinter completely maxed out. And once you get to tier 10 lockdown, Alexander, when power up, is going to have 99 man, 99 zone, and 97 press. That is why you want to use this card at the cornerback position, because he has a better press stat than the other 2 that we've mentioned thus far. And things to look out, dude's only 5'10", so he's not nearly as tall as some of the other corners in the game. Definitely not as tall as some of the better wide receivers in the game. Braylon Edwards, Julio Jones, Randy Moss, just to name a few. He also lacks in the jumping department, coming in at only 89 once he is fully powered up. So just keep that in mind, but this card is a solid card if you're on a budget. Let's take a look at the price. So he has 4 total items. His power up and his core elite card shouldn't cost you more than about 4 to 5K. What you may want to do if you have a power-up pass laying around is on his most feared card, instead of purchasing the card for around 30 to 40K, use the 89 to 90 overall power-up pass on him. You can save some coins in that regard. Finally, as you can see, his playoff card is going for about 155K right now. It's been up for a while and has not sold. I am going to tell you, you can get this card between 120 and 140 to 150K when there are more cards up, so just keep that in mind. But this card right here, number 3 on the list, Jaire Alexander, a good budget option. Okay, on my Atlanta Falcons theme team, this card is absolutely ridiculous. It's only 95 with the base card, but even not on a theme team, this card's going to be pretty solid for you. Now, I'm going to be talking about his attributes once he is fully powered up, so just keep that in mind. And once fully powered up and Sprinter completely maxed out, AJ Terrell is going to have 98 speed and 98 acceleration. And that is going to go along with a completely insane 99 man, 99 zone, and 99 press once you have lockdown fully maxed out. Completely ridiculous. That is absolutely insane for the cost of this card, which we'll touch on in a second. But you're going to have 98 speed, 98 acceleration, 99 zone, man, and press, respectively. A solid card. This is definitely a card that you would either use on the outside or potentially kick down into the slot, considering a lot of players, a lot of opponents that you're going to run into are going to have some of their best receivers in the slot. AJ Terrell could definitely cover them. Dude is 6'1", you definitely like to see that. He's going to be able to make plays with some of the taller receivers that are in the game. Unfortunately, he only has 89 jumping. It's going to go to 90, so you like to see that meeting a little bit of a threshold there. Just keep that in mind. And the cost of this card is definitely worth it. You can get his power up for about 1,000 coins. And you can pick up his 90 overall card for probably 15 to 20, 25K. Not a lot at all. And then the 95 overall card that we're looking at is up for 90K right now. You can definitely find it between 80 and 90K. I feel 100% confident in saying that. So all in all, you're looking at a little over 110K or so for all 3 of the items that you'll need to power this card up fully. Go ahead and max out Sprinter. Go ahead and max out Lockdown. This card's going to be absolutely dominant for you, definitely if you're on a budget. Okay, coming in at number 1 has been a card that I have used off and on my team throughout the entire Ultimate Team lifespan. It's going to be this 96 overall Kansas City Chiefs corner, L'Jarius Sneed. Number 1 and number 2 are 2 of the top cornerback prospects that came out of this previous draft, and this card right here doesn't lie. Once again, I'm going to be talking about the card once it is fully powered up, as well as having Sprinter and Lockdown fully maxed out. And once it is fully powered up, it's going to have 98 speed. Unfortunately, it's only going to have 96 acceleration, so that's a bit of a downer. If he gets beat off the line, unfortunately, it's going to be hard for him to catch up some of the receivers that have 99 speed and 99 acceleration right now. However, when fully maxed out, he is going to have 99 press, so that is definitely going to assist him in making up for the lack of acceleration. Also, once fully maxed out, the card's absolutely insane with the coverage stats. It's going to be at 99 man and 99 zone coverage. Dude is 6'1", and he already meets that threshold of 95 at the jumping attribute. It's going to actually go to 96 when he's fully powered up, so you definitely like to see that. He may lack in the acceleration department, however, a lot of his other attributes are going to help to kind of make up for that. Depending on what you do with AJ Terrell, this would be another card that I would consider using at the slot cornerback position. I would definitely have Jair Alexander at one of the outside corners, and I would definitely have Darius Williams as well as Josh Jackson at the safety positions. AJ Terrell or L'Jarius Sneed, one of those should slide in and play the slot corner with the other playing that outside corner position. Finally, let's take a look at his items to fully power him up. So his power up you can definitely get for between 1 and 2K, easy. This is another one you may want to consider using the 89 to 90 overall power-up pass on, because his 89 overall card is actually well more expensive than what you can get basic 89s for. This thing is up for 30K right now. I would maybe consider, like I said, using your 89 to 90 power-up pass on that card. And as you can see, his 96 overall card is up for a little over 150K right now. It's been up for a little while and hasn't sold. I can definitely tell you, you're going to get this card for under 150K, probably between 130 and 145K, just depending on the time of day and how many items of that particular card are up. So just keep that in mind. But L'Jarius Sneed most definitely is the #1 card on this list here today. Okay, so that is going to do it for this video. What did you think? Did you agree? Did you disagree? Do you have any other corners in mind that I missed here today? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like rating. And once again, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me, and it helps me out a ton. And be sure to answer the question of the day. Who is your favorite cornerback of all time? Let me know in the comment section. I'm ImJslay, signing out today. I'll catch you all on my next video.